Hey everybody, this is John. Welcome to the free video. The markets are going to close here in a few minutes. I was just watching Tesla on the close here. Tesla's up. The high today was $231.39. We're currently about a buck below that low, and of course we got earnings coming up next week, and we'll pull back here in a second. We'll look at some of the bigger time frames that's coming up on earnings, but it's interesting. You're getting a combination of news generation, short covering. All that kind of fun stuff. And then the other one I was looking at here is Facebook. And Facebook is, very, very close to new all-time highs here. And this is actually a pretty good earnings type trade. I'll show you the positions that we took on Facebook a little earlier today to get ready for earnings on Wednesday. Okay, so those are the two there. It looks like we're catching a bid into the close, so that's great. The high today is 121.85. And we have got about a minute and 40 seconds left. So we may take out the highs, and that'll really jack up the premiums on the stock there. And then the other one I was watching here is Priceline. We're doing another earnings strategy here on Priceline. I'm not expecting the same oomph, but today it was down like 18 points or so. They gave us a good opportunity to buy those out of the money calls. So we'll go back and look at that. So let's come back here and we'll look at Tesla. Market's got another minute left, and yeah, Tesla's just kind of sitting there. And oh wow, Facebook is just cruising here. So pretty interesting. There's a lot of juice coming in for earnings and things like that too. I can show you at least what we did here for Facebook in terms of getting ready for that. So on Facebook, what I like to do for earnings is at this point start buying the Delta 30 call options. Okay. Today on Monday, in anticipation for them being marked up with the implied volatility increase on Wednesday. Now, if the stock can rally and make new all-time highs, that's great because it'll expand the premium that way. But we're also going to get that rise in implied volatility as we run up into earnings. Okay, so some good stuff there. All right, so now the markets are closed. We can see that Tesla, there's no really underlying signals that are happening. We did get some decent volume coming in today. We're coming up to a resistance level, and you can see over the past 3 weeks we've gotten near this level and we get rejected every time. A lot of times when you come up for the third attempt, you're able to break through that. And so if we're able to break through this consolidation, we could easily get another 10 points higher by the end of the week, which would be good to trade. And then for Facebook, you can see the nice reversal it had today after starting off week. I've marked the all-time high here at 122.20, and you can see this one here. And we are, I wouldn't be surprised to see us push through this. And again, I'm not so concerned with what's going to happen after earnings. That's a whole different play. But right now, we are talking about what's happening before earnings and strategies that we can focus on before earnings. And then Priceline is a different strategy entirely. This is a stock that's not near its all-time highs. The all-time highs are closer to like 1475, happened way back here. We are in consolidation. We do have a weekly squeeze, but we do have earnings coming up. And the thing is that the Delta 10 wings on Priceline, I mean, they just go up almost every day going into earnings. So the strategy on this is that on a down day, you buy the outside wings to the upside, and on an up day, you buy the outside wings to the downside. Let's see what that looks like. So here you can see, so what we did on Friday is we bought the Delta 10 straddle. Okay, and it's 11 days out because that's when earnings are released. So the 1500 1160 put. Now, those are obviously very, very far out of the money, but what happens with Priceline is because it's had such big moves in the past, over 100-point moves, these options do get some action. So today when it was down like 18 points, we bought the out-of-the-money calls so that if it does turn around, great, you get some juice there. But guess what? Tomorrow, if it's up 20 points, I'm going to buy some more out-of-the-money puts. All right, and then we're going to continue to build up this position into earnings for Priceline. And then keep in mind, Priceline earnings are not until the week after next. Or technically it's next week, but it's 11 days out. You want the options that expire in 11 days. And in terms of the overall market here, we're just continuing to be a grinder. Keep in mind, we have the weekly squeeze that has fired long, and we are at resistance, and right now we're just grinding away at resistance, okay? We've got, especially with August coming up, I think the overall markets here, we're going to see the volume drop. So really the main plays are going to be earnings related. All right, so we have not done this before. How this is working is for the earnings, we're going to group some classes live around key earnings. So we've got 8 total trading sessions booked into 2 slots into each one of these. So the first one is going to be this upcoming Wednesday from 2 to 3:30, and then Thursday morning from 8:20 to 10:30 to not only do new strategies Thursday morning, but to manage whatever we do on Wednesday. Okay, the main stocks we'll be looking at are Facebook, Whole Foods, Xilinx, and Baidu, but there's also a bunch of other stocks that we're going to be looking at with high EVPs, which I'll talk about then. And then, of course, we have Amazon, Google, Win, and Exxon are nuts. And by the way, on this session here, we'll also be putting some new Delta 30, Delta 10 trades on these guys here. So this one will kind of tee us up for the rest of the sessions. Okay, this class, if the idea of doing all 4 of these, I would get this package. It's kind of like you buy 3, get 1 free, give or take. And then there's also a very highly developed earnings indicator that we'll be using, and you can use that as well. So simplertrading.com/secrets. This one's going to be a lot of fun, and looking forward to seeing you there.